Well, a man that's got a very big job this weekend of course building is Anderson Lima. You are our course designer this weekend. First of all, how did you get into course designing?
Well, long story. First of all, thank you very much for having me here. It's always a pleasure to be in Mexico designing, especially it's my first time doing the LGCT Mexico. How do I start? Long ago. I was about 14 years old. I come from a horse family, and always have shows at home. And I just built up and ended up going to helping the course designers when I was younger. And my first course I did I was about 16 years old. And from that time to today, that's pretty much what I have done my whole life.
So you're definitely a professional at this. You've done it for long enough. So,
100%, yes.
So where do you start? When you're about to design a course, just give us the starting position of that and how you actually get to that stage.
Blank piece of paper. A blank piece of paper. Okay, today you have different technologies, but I'm kind of old school. I love design by hand.
Okay.
So today I don't use the paper and the pencil, but I use the screen and the pencil, electronic pencil. So I start drawing everything by hand. And then you go for the technical aspects, speed class or a jump off or two faces, and then you start to put some ideas and that go to end up being these.
So give an example then with the Grand Prix coming up. How do you get requirements that you have to have into the jump?
Yes, 100%. We have tomorrow's Grand Prix is 1.60 m, and we have a minimal requirements for it. Some jumps need to be at a certain height. Triple combination and a double at least, or two doubles. Tomorrow we go just a triple and a double. Had a minimum amount of jumps and a maximum amount of jumps. You have to use two Liverpools, you have to use a triple bar or skinny or a plank. So it's many different requirements, and then we try to englobe that all in the course.
So with that then, how do you make sure that the course is difficult enough for the Grand Prix, but not impossible?
That's a good question. That's a fine line that we try to pretty much get there to that we have that amount right of clear rounds to have a nice jump off. Okay, we're humans. Sometimes we
can get it wrong sometimes.
We can get it wrong. But after analyzing the week, you have an idea what they have been jumping. And then you try to get the right course for the right class and for the crowd. We just want to make a unbelievable sport.
How nervous do you get watching?
Like no breakfast, no lunch, and
really?
No, yeah, yes and no. I think this is just. I think as soon as I see one horse jumping, that goes away. But just like a stunting. I just want to make sure that the horses are fine and the course is it's the right course for the right class. So, and as soon as I see one horse going around, and it's rideable and no struggling, and it's a fair course, but for sure I do get nervous. Yes, and all the butterflies and stuff, like 100%. Yes.
Well, you've got a big job this weekend, Anderson. Thank you so much for chatting to us. That is our course designer here in Mexico. He's got a big job on his hands, and we look forward to seeing what he's produced for the Grand Prix.